Councilmember?
All right. Thank you, Mayor. Today's bittersweet, to say the least, but I'm incredibly excited for Councilwoman Barajas. When earlier this year, when Councilmember Fimbres had announced that he would resign, the first call that I made was to Selina. And at the time, I didn't know Selina personally, but if you know Selina, you know that everyone's a friend, and she always welcomes a conversation. And I had asked her, do you think that you would jump in? And uh, at the time, we didn't know that council would make the decision not to appoint someone that was already in the running. And Selina had replied with, no, I'm building something. And I think that in a moment like this, under a federal administration that thrives on disengagement, someone like Selina, who can invigorate and give life to a community that needs that representation, is a service that frankly doesn't begin today. It began when you threw your hat in the ring. So thank you. I'm incredibly excited for you. Um, I will say, serving on this council has obviously been one of the many honors of my one of the greatest honors of my life thus far. I think that sitting from right in the middle, sitting from one end to Karen Yulich and then to you, I think not many mayors. People don't realize not many mayors experience a moment of congruence where you're dealing with a utility franchise agreement to unprecedented major economic developments, a regional transportation plan, the list goes on, and in one 6-month stretch. And I don't know why I volunteered for that, knowing that that was going to happen. But I think all the more thankful. When I came in, I had my eyes set on really giving life to the seat. And, our first decision was reversing decision on our investments in early childhood education, sustaining that investment to the benefit of Sunnyside and Flowing Wells, in partnership with Councilmember Dahl. And since then, we've done everything from protecting free transit while making steps to ensure that it's safe, and building capacity to address safety concerns, declaring a housing and homelessness emergency, and removing barriers to expanding shelter, advancing water conservation in the face of large-scale development. But I think most of all, the most personal experience, having lost my younger brother to fentanyl, being able to call for the joint session of Pima County and really, I think, coming into this moment under the Safe City Initiative and in the moment where Pima County took unprecedented action and investments to address homelessness and the opioid crisis, I think was a momentous honor and extremely surreal experience. And so I'm incredibly thankful to you all for having selected me in that moment. We made $500,000 in investments to our South Side on everything from early childhood education to immigrant support to women's shelter to housing security. And I think that was all the more possible with the support that I had from my chief of staff, Lupita Robles. Lupita, can you put your hand up? We've got to give it up to you, Lupita. Lupita took great care of me, and before that, she took great care of Council